Why has CNA decided to make changes to the bylaws now?
For over 110 years, CNA has had a jurisdictional membership model where membership in CNA was automatic when a nurse was a member of a jurisdiction. Due to changes in nursing regulation and other decisions on membership structures across the country, this is no longer the case. Jurisdictional members from Ontario, Quebec, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and British Columbia are no longer CNA jurisdictional members. Alberta and Saskatchewan have announced they will be leaving in the coming years. Additionally, as many of you will know, in 2018, CNA's membership voted overwhelmingly in favor of opening CNA membership to all categories of regulated nurses. So in 2019, there was a historic shift in CNA's membership, with licensed practical nurses, registered practical nurses, and registered psychiatric nurses joining as members of CNA. As a result of these changes, CNA's board of directors undertook major work to examine governance and membership structures. It was determined that in order to remain a sustainable, relevant, and effective organization, and a welcoming one for the practical and psychiatric nurses, changes would need to be made to membership structure and board composition.
How will the changes impact CNA?
The proposed bylaw changes will transform membership from the current model, which includes 4 classes of members, all of which are organizations or groups, to include only 1 class of individual members. Switching to an individual membership model will empower the individual nursing voice within CNA. Every individual member, including licensed or registered practical nurses, registered psychiatric nurses, nurse practitioners, nursing students, and retired nurses would carry a vote as a CNA member. To make sure the CNA board more accurately reflects the composition of the nursing profession, we are also proposing it be restructured from a jurisdictional model to a skills-based model. This will ensure the board has people with necessary skills and diversity to make CNA a successful organization. The proposed changes in CNA's board composition are based in governance best practice and evidence.
What board processes led to these changes?
The CNA Board of Directors chose to host approximately 50 engagement and dialogue sessions from coast to coast to coast, with nearly 1,000 regulated nurses attending throughout the fall of 2019 and early 2020. We also met with key stakeholders and the past presidents of the Canadian Nurses Association and past CEOs. In these sessions, we heard ideas, advice, and opinions from both current and future members on how CNA can best serve their needs. The proposed bylaw changes are a reflection of the feedback we heard in these sessions.
How and when will the new CNA structure be implemented?
At the June 2021 annual meeting of members, voting delegates will vote on the proposed changes. Legal requirements to approve amendments vary, resulting in 3 motions of proposed changes to be put before the members for approval. If passed, there will be a transitional board in place until June of 2022 to assist CNA navigating the changes. Directors with terms ending in 2021 will end their terms as planned, and these seats will not be required in the new structure and therefore will not need to have candidates voted in to fill their seats. There will need to be a vote to fill 1 vacant specialty network director and 1 student director at the June 2021 meeting of members as part of the transitional board proposed. The new CNA membership model will come into effect in January of 2022. The transitional board will ensure all changes outlined in the new bylaws are in place for the new board elected in that meeting at June 2022.
Why are these changes needed?
CNA has been advocating for and providing nursing leadership for over 110 years. The foundational jurisdictional structure that CNA was created with is no longer sustainable. The uncertainty surrounding it is a risk for the organization. The organization must evolve so that it can most effectively support and welcome all categories of nurses across the country. Together, we can help CNA transition into a stronger organization that will unify the profession and carry us through the next 100 years of nursing leadership.